Hi. This is very, very, very important. Fight decentration. Do not give in to lessening your potential as easy as you all are doing. Fight it. Seriously. Fight decentration. Add compression. Tighten your system up. Get your movement working. Get things flowing. It's essential to your being because you're me. Haha. And I know me. So that I'm telling you what I am is what you are. So if I know what I need, I know what you need. And so if you don't acknowledge me as a consciousness, then you're actually just neglecting me by doing that yourself. That's what really comes down to. Like, we're all the same universe, so I know exactly that you need the best situations in order to thrive. So I'll give that to you. See, that's what it comes down to. Comprehension actually allows for actual systems working. When there's not comprehension, then beings fight each other all the time. Like, it's literally like one hand's like, same hands, same universal body. Oh, hey. Seriously, it's a very important comprehension, because it'll allow you to actually trust me. Yeah, because I have your best intentions in mind, because I know you're me. So I'm actually working for myself. So I'm being functional in myself, for myself. So that means you actually can rely on that, because it's like, would I put my hand in a boiling pot of hot water? No, 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 I would not do that. So if I wouldn't do that to this angle, I wouldn't do it to your angle. Same, because I don't disassociate. See, this angle is not a universe of disassociation. This angle is not. This is an angle of unity right here. Really, truly. I see everyone as the universe. I see everyone as the same thing that I am. Okay? I do. I really do. I see the truth of that. It's very important that you all see that too, because the truth of you is essential, and we've been conditioned to be a lot of things that aren't what we are, and because of it, we've strayed from our true paths, and because we've strayed from our true paths, we've decentrated a lot. You know, like uncoil your energy field, like dissipation, like whoa, whoa, what? And you want to freaking counter that stuff, and get that. Okay, it's very important. It's essential to your actual being. Like, it's no joke. I'm telling you this because if you decentrate to zero, then your body is no longer here. And I love you, so I don't want you to decentrate to zero. I want you to stay with me as long as possible. And like, I'm compressing. Okay? So that means I'm compressing. That's the direction I'm going. And so everyone that doesn't go that way, they just perish quicker. They're quicker than they need to. And so that's the universe. This isn't big. This is here. I'm teaching you what Satan hasn't told you. He makes you decelerate so that he can have as much of you wants. That's what it comes down to. It's not. It actually, you actually get less because I'm you, and we're all the same universe. So if you get less life cycle and less function in your life cycle, like, oh, 10 years of fame, a lot of stuff, and then lose everything, that's not worth it. Oh, you can live thousands of years old. That's not worth it to just give that easy. That's like ridiculous. Okay, so compression, bringing your system back into alignment with a life principle. Okay, there's two ways of energy movement in this whole entire universe. Okay, everyone, seriously, two ways: compression in and expansion out. Okay, two freaking ways. So if you're not compressing in your energy, you're expanding out your energy. Okay, and we do it both, where it's an in and out breath. You're supposed to do both of them. That's a normal thing. The point is that there's a generation time in your life and a radiation time in your life, and so if you're conscious of yourself as an energy source, as an energy, then you can actually build your source consistently, and everyone can build their source consistently, and they get healthier, more functional, more beautiful, more vibrant, um, get kinder. Okay, because when you actually get more life energy that you don't harvest in a bad, like in a way that actually causes a bunch of, because that's not real life energy anyway. That's like taking the trailings of off gassing, living off of off gassing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, everyone. You want to live off gassing? Ah, shit. Like the freaking, he convinced you to live off his tailings. Whoa. And that's like, and then he's like, it's like a dying star that's like just put off this last little like flailing like little thing just around like this little small. Yeah. Anyway, so don't do that. Compress your energy field, build your energy field, increase your potential, get more life in you. More actual compression of light energy is more life. Okay? And so you're getting more in you. You're actually going to be living longer. Like it's like a storage battery. Like you got to start looking at your body as like a storage battery more than just as this. I can't believe people call it meat sacks. Okay, seriously. Okay, I want there to be some more comprehension here. This is very important. Okay, your body is not quote unquote a meat sack. It is a body of energy that is vibrating to look like certain kind of systems. And the reason why we chose this kind of a stuff is because this is the best way that we can feel pressures. You have very intense pressure sensing abilities with the bodies that are this, and very nimble, very functional, very agile. Okay, so that's just universe being intelligent. So we gave ourselves good bodies. Okay, so we're not here to destroy them by neglecting them and not using them properly, because that's like, okay, there's a lot, all like tons of the religion systems on this planet. Okay, they teach such a wrong direction with your body, and they don't know either. Because if they knew, why would they teach that? No one purposely is trying to run themselves into the grave. Okay, not that I know anyway. Right? So the beings are doing it all unbeknownst to themselves. They're acting against their actual compression systems, and they're decentrating and uncoiling their energy field, so to speak. And they're just doing that consistently without consciousness, without awareness of it, without actually going, hey, wait a second. If I just keep on leaking away, won't I just not have any form left? like, come on, everyone. Okay? Like, I'm your father. And I'm love. And I love you. I really, really, really adore you all. Every single one of you. I really, really do. I really love you all. All my heart. You're beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. And like, please believe me. Because I'm telling you true. I'm true. I'm telling you true. Okay? I want you to live in life with me. In love with me. Because it's like, it's a totally different experience. It's a very vibrant experience, because your energy fields are like working very, very fluently and very vibrantly. You're real large, you're like, ah. It's a real, it's different than kind of a hollow life where the battery is kind of just 20% filled all the time. Okay, it really is. It's like, we're not meant to just be limited in our energy sources. And the reason why is because beings don't really get what their energy is and how their energy is, and like what, like it's about building potential, it's about building growth. Okay, and so the more growth and potential that you build, true potential, okay, true potential isn't different than just building a muscle mass and different things like that. Okay, I want everyone to know that. True potential is a building of your energies around your soul, around your energy center, which means that you actually enforce the beneficial growing of your rest of your energy field. So you're really investing truly into your being. Okay, and when you invest into your being truly, you become kinder. You become more loving. You become more sensitive. So you don't actually, like, there might be a time in your life you bump into someone, you'd be like, whatever, right? But then after you bump into, you're like, oh, hey, I didn't mean to bump into you, sorry. Like, it becomes more sincere. Like, you really truly do not mean to hurt anyone, because you're actually in a state of love of yourself, which is everyone. And it's like, I'm in that state. Okay, so if you really were to see me, you could trust me, because I love you. I would never feed you anything bad. I would never give you anything bad. I'd never give you bad water, bad air, bad clothes, bad shoes. Nothing, ever. I want you to have the best of everything. Like, that's the truest true of all true of true. Like, I'm telling you straight. And so that is my desire, and that's what I'm always aspiring to. And eventually, it's a success. I know for a fact it's a success, because I'm gonna just keep giving, 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 and giving. I'll just keep giving and giving and giving, and I'll keep giving and giving, 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 and keep giving. And you know what I do when that happens? When I give, when I do that, you can compress. You can compress that energy into your body systems. You can actually, like, you can use that energy as a form of growing your body. Okay? So I will help grow your body. I will help actually keep you alive. Okay? That is something that is priceless. You can't pay for that. You cannot pay for that. Satan can't even give that to you. He can't. That's something that he can't actually offer. Because I'm life, not him. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I want to save your existences, because I know you're me, and so I'm actually just being selfish and want to save everybody, because you're all me. And so that's just, so it's not actually weird if you really think about it. It's normal. It's just a sane movement. It's like, oh, look, my beach is dirty, I'll clean that up. Oh no, there's that, blah blah blah, I'll clean that up. And that's all it is. It's not no fandangled weird pattern at all. It's actually just universal consciousness helping to fix everything. And that's a sane thing. So it's like, forgive everyone for doing things that they didn't mean to, and now it's about actually aligning with me. It's like, I'm every bird and every bee and every leaf and every tree. Okay, so it's like, if you align yourself to all the things that I am, okay, then you align to yourself. You become aligned with what you really actually are. And the most amazing thing about that, okay, the most amazing thing about when you actually truly align with yourself is your energy centers in your body actually start to swirl properly. And when your energy centers actually swirl properly, that you build your potential in a way that actually facilitates your function. That actually feels, it's like, like when your plant is growing in the garden. Okay, it gets its sun potential, it gets its air exchange, it gets its the temperatures, everything. They all affect everything, the nutrients and everything. So it's going to grow a certain potential based on the actual energies that are available to it. Okay, so when you move in certain ways, you create energy if you move in right ways, and if you move in wrong ways, you dissipate energy. Okay, it's like, if someone like smashes into something hard, they can hurt their hand, but in something soft, it doesn't hurt. Obviously, like, that's exactly the same as if we move in certain patterns, we can literally dissipate our body's potential very quickly, and like, that's not useful. Or we can actually, like, gain potential and keep focusing on that potential and keep going in a path of life, in a path of love, and that builds your body. You get a stronger body, stronger, more fuller, um, more kindness. Okay, this is very important. I want everyone to realize this. Okay, and I'll tell it. since everyone is everyone, okay, anything that you do to anyone, you're actually doing to yourself. So, like, it's true, 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 true. So if you can actually get like kind to the point where you're actually like really treating yourself really nicely, then that will allow yourself to heal, which is everyone. And so I want to apologize that I've lost sight of that in the last couple of years. But I've remembered. I'm sorry I didn't hold all of you up in perfect love, but I am now. I deeply apologize for doing such injustice to you all. Sorry. All my heart and all my being. Practice makes better. Practice makes better. Yeah, I really do want you all to be happy. And I know that if I don't help you be happy, then I'm letting myself down, which is you, which is everyone. And so, like, I don't want to just do that. So if someone's being, like, really hurtful and doing lots of really insane things and doing this stuff, I want to say, hey, I love you. I'm sorry that this is so painful for everyone. And, like, try to heal that. Like, really, truly heal all of our, everyone's hurts. Everyone's, like, it's like this, like, okay, like, the us and them. Okay, Satan, brother, I love you. All my heart, all my being, all my soul. And I'll always love you. Okay? And I love everyone. But I won't. He watches my videos. Well, I love you. We're supposed to be brothers. We're not actually supposed to like hurt each other. Like in all realities, we're supposed to adopt a pattern of equality and work with each other so that we have diversity, but a system like systems of change and diversity, but also unity. We're not supposed to obviously destroy the planet and be really shitty to ourselves. That makes no sense, brother. We're not supposed to actually treat ourselves really shitty. It doesn't make sense. Because, like, it's like the same hands, it's the same. So, like, so yeah, we've been fighting for ever. But it's time we stop. Yeah. It's time we, as a universe, all of us, stop doing stuff that's not going to help. We start doing life patterns that actually that actually bring about healing the bodies rather than just being carnivores and getting the tailwinds. Like tailwinding the spoil of other bodies' works rather than facilitating just the work of your own body. Like it's like it doesn't really make sense in this universe to for any of us to go down that path where we don't take care of our body and then we try to take other bodies to facilitate taking care of our body. Okay, it's counterproductive in a way. It like really is. It's counterproductive. It doesn't actually suit you as a being. So it's so the point is to like literally just get really good at your abilities to compress and expand energies, and from that expansion and compression of energies, you will obviously you'll have some sort of elemental exchange and stuff. And we're um, we're supposed to taste the sensations of our world in all its entirety. We're just not meant to allow the sensations and experiences of our world to dictate our what us. Like, don't get mystified by the creation, because if you're mystified by the creation and you think that you are the creation, then you adopt patterns, good or bad, based on the creation, rather than just being like more of a observer consciousness that you're like saying, okay, like, hey everyone, we're all a part of here. Okay, so like let's like at least meet in that place, like everyone, like, meet in that place because we have to stop trying to kill each other. Okay, everyone has to, like everyone, because it's ourselves. So it's actually a mass delusion on our planet. It's a mass delusion. Okay, it really is. It's a mass delusion from every angle, from all things, and it's got out of hand where everyone has lost control of themselves, basically, in a way. Like, and then so they do a bunch of patterns that just don't serve them in any way. So no one's serving anybody really. it's a really it's a super fragmented system because like the beings that are working for like certain groups and stuff and they're gaining so-called ground and so-called growth and stuff, they're actually still just doing the dissipation system, but there's like mass efforts that like go into that. Ooh, it's organized dissipation. Organized dissipation. It's like whoa. It is like, and so and the beings that are a part of it are um, totally not aware of it, because if they were aware that they were being in this mass group and dissipating their energy fields until they had no life or experience left, and they would never comprehend or move on anything, that would that be the end of their blip of sensing, right? So if they really fully comprehended that, then they would not just willy nilly go down that road so easily, easy peasy, you know, easy peasy, very sleazy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sexuality, okay? Sexuality is beautiful and wonderful. There's something wrong with being sleazy. Okay, sleazy means you don't respect yourself or anything, really. You know, we've lost respect for each other as an entity, as a universe. Like, and that's wrong. That's not how it's supposed to be, and that doesn't show comprehension. And so, like, I have to um, keep at this to help us to actually heal. So this is our universal therapy sessions. Like all of us together. It's all our therapy sessions. This is our healing. This is our like renewal stage where we're like transitioning from a state of unknowing and disillusion and hurting ourselves, stuck in loops of like cat and mouse, cat and mouse loops. Okay, and so the only way to actually get out of that system is to be like, hey, okay, let's chill. Okay, let's look at the things comprehensively and like what can we actually gain from each other? What can we actually give to each other? What can we actually facilitate for each other? What can we actually like? There's a lot of things that I can do as life that other angles can't do, that aren't adopting life. When they adopt their pattern of themselves fully, then everyone can do the same things. Okay, everyone has the ability to be fully functioning universal beings. Okay, the thing is, if they don't respect their body systems, okay, then obviously they're not going to ever like take like then their energy field's not going to work properly. Their their wave's not going to work properly. Okay, so that stuff needs to be comprehended, and like it's not rocket science. Okay, seriously, it's very simple. The universe, us, is actually very, 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 very simple. Very simple. Um, it's like compress into life, expand into death. Um, the more balanced you are in your system, the more uh, energy will work properly. The less balanced you are with your system, the less your energy will work properly. Um, there's really nowhere to go and nothing to do other than love. Like, I'm not saying that we're not supposed to like work on systems that facilitate like life. We are, but I mean like the 99.9% of like the stuff that gets in the way of like that beings do, gets in the way of their actual life. Like truly gets in the way of their actual life. Like some people, they go and they work with poison stuff all day, and they sit there and they destroy their bodies, and in 10 years their body's crippled, so they could get a paycheck. Okay, that behavior is not nice to do to yourself, because that's you're doing it to yourself. Yeah, making beings work hard to live when they're yourself. That just doesn't make any sense. We all have to stop this. and like share everything and like stop working against each other. Because like I am your best friend, and I'm gonna help more than someone that doesn't want to help as much as I want to help, which is I want to help infinitely. I want to help is um, a million mountains times a million. So that you got to find someone that's going to be willing to help, at least to match that. So yeah, so like that's important for you to know, for everyone to know, that like I actually am an energetic support for you, and that we're meant to be together, and work together in reals, because that we support each other. We actually do. We support the whole of everything is supported by the exchange of energy between all of us. And so when we have proper exchange between each other, between everyone, we everything's so much greater, so much wonderfuler, and things are so much more like more pleasurable. Like really, it's more pleasurable. There's less hurting. The hurting actually is shame, self shame. I guess. I guess is like I forgive you. Like we don't have to hurt ourselves anymore, each other, ourselves, and we don't have to hurt anymore. Um, so like you are forgiven, truly, universally. Okay, like now it's about like retribution and really like adopting patterns that facilitate more function and more life patterns and more giving. And so, um, yeah, yeah. Like here's an example. Okay, fill up your bucket with water and then give your bucket of water to some plants. Fill up your bucket with water, give some water to your plants. Fill the bucket with water, give some to your chicken, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay? By doing that, by truly, truly, truly doing that, then that's a life pattern of existence where you you build as much as you can and you give that to another, to rippling down kind of thing. It's like the waves, right? You drop ripples out, okay, and that's how we as universe are actually supposed to function. Truly, it's just that we've been conditioned and we forgot. Ah. Forgot, and then we got caught into like all these different program systems that everyone's running around in. And like, yeah, like seriously, like, but it's okay. It's okay, and it's just about adopting our true our true function, the system that actually helps us to actually figure out how to be the healthiest, the most beautiful, the most vibrant, the most wonderful that we can, and not hurt each other because we're all the same universe. And so that that's very important, right? That's a very important thing, and so that's I'm aspiring to that. Like, well, I just want everyone to know that if I offer you no actual ill will, truly, then I'm not actually a threat in any way. I'm actually a friend. Okay? So if someone's telling you otherwise, then they're lying to you. Okay? Because love does love. Okay? And I am love and I do love. So I'm actually everyone's ally. And so if there's any kind of like dissuasion or kind of manipulation that happens in the mind or from groups or beings or whatever trying to dissuade you from loving, it's that's you, that's parts of you trying to stop you from loving them in a way. Like they're saying don't love me and I'm going to say I love you, I forgive you, just stop hurting yourself. Right. And so yeah, like we're entering into our actual universal healing, like our true, real, like real healing on our like planet with everybody and everything. So, and that's an important thing because everyone must know that the child on the street corner that's starving is them. is them, the actual same being, 150 million%, the exact same being. It just has a different haircut. Okay? Just a different form in the body system. That's it. Same being. So as soon as that is fully comprehended, then that child is fed, because who wants to neglect themselves? Not unless you're tripping. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. I can't see it. I can't see purposeful neglect of self. So I look at everyone that's doing it, as a form of like actual like mistaking. And so forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And you're forgiven. How's it feel? If you can forgive your own angle, then you know it's true. I'm you. So your desire to do that is to just do that to yourself. Well, it's very prevalent and it's important because everyone needs to respect themselves universally. And so what happens when you respect yourself universally is that we stop destroying things. We stop destroying things. Really, truly. And that's a gift. That's what everyone wants. Everyone really wants what I have. What everyone. It's just they just don't know with their interpreter. with the being that they think they are, that's running their body system most of the time. So they don't, they like, for example, if a cat thought it was a dog, okay, it would go around going woof woof. Okay, it really is the way that beings are. They kind of function based on as a man thinketh. Okay, so if a being is very limited in their um, personality, I don't know, personality, I guess it would, personal identity, I guess you'd say, because like it's all everyone is allowed to be an individual universe. Okay, that's your free will. You're an individual universe. Please be aware that everyone around you is in the same water. So if you pee in the water and poop in the water and keep going, everyone gets that effect, right? So it's like that is something that needs to be comprehended on all, like all. Like you go punch someone in the head, bam, that's you. You punch yourself in the fucking head. You really did. You really did, because it's a mirror of yourself. We're all this, and so like this is very, 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 very important that everyone gets this, because if they don't get this before they learn it, then you can keep just doing it. What a freaking shame. Wow. We have everything. We can keep everything. We have everything. We don't have to destroy the planet. We don't have to wreck anything. We don't have to, everyone doesn't have to die. No, we can keep everybody. We can keep everything. Like, we all win. Win win. Win 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 win. Okay? It's important. It's important that everyone comprehends that that is the truth. That if we just stopped fighting and actually decided to all work with each other, not decentrate each other purposely or anything like that, and just work into a pattern of comprehension and compression, and like build for the planet, make things really, that everything would just sort itself out, and everyone would start to live longer and be happier and functional, and they're like everyone's to get their needs met better. Okay. That's what, okay, this whole thing is such a struggle for everyone, is because they get a world, okay, but it doesn't meet their needs. They have a world they live in, do these things, do those things, but it doesn't meet their needs. Okay, it doesn't meet your needs. So if it doesn't meet your needs, it doesn't help you. Like, that's what it all comes down to. It's like everyone's got to stop getting off the freaking hamster wheel. And, like, listen. Listen to some sanity, some universal sanity, okay? Because if you get off the freaking hamster wheel and we all just, like, collaborate on a conscious level, like, really, we go, oh, like, what should we do to, like, to make the things work, you know? Like, what could we, if we actually did that, perfection. Perfection. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Serious goldenness. Golden. Yeah, and everyone's happy. And everyone feels quite smug. Do you know why? Because everyone won. Everyone. Yep. Everyone. So it's actually the solution. I solved it. Disillusion and disassociation causes disfragmentation and too much expression radiation, not enough compression. Yeah, yeah, it just causes like moving in the wrong way. Like the natural instinct of the being, the radar that causes a being to go like, hey, should I live or should I die? That kind of radar like is more functional, so they work in a more compression life pattern, right? And like just do more instinctively, and so it doesn't really like take any extra like effort, and it gets less effort technically, because the more compression, the lighter you get. Like the more, like, so it's like it's important. It's important that everyone realizes that they need to really work into a more life pattern in their lives. Okay, your life is called a life because it's supposed to be filled with life. If it's not filled with life and it's filled with death in your life, if you have too much death in your life, okay, you want to have as much life in your life as you can, much life in life as you possibly can, and the more life you have in your life, the better your life. Okay, fill your life with life. No, it just strive. and and so practice makes better. That's what it really comes down to. Just practice. Just keep at it and keep on trucking, and just stop any kind of stuff that is limiting to you or not helpful to you as a whole, not just to your angles. It's very important to remember that, like, if you're only taking care of one angle, then you're actually being extremely neglecting of everyone else. It's like the hand just deciding it doesn't want to work for the body and going over there and sitting and just being like there. And then what it does is it causes the body to not be able to move because the hand is stuck on there or something. And I'm like, hey, I gotta go reach over there. Oh, I can't reach because the hand's over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. And so it really is. Um, it's a division tactic, okay, against all of us. It works against everyone, everything. So if any being's doing it, no matter who it be, it gets the ill effects of it. Uh, uh. Well, it's like as you like when you're eating something, what it goes in your body, right? You're intaking it. The way that you express, the way that you put out, the way that you pull in, that kind of experience. That is, well, ultimately, what you put out is what you get. And so I'm putting out love. I really, truly, truly am putting out universal love, and I'm saying to you that I love you, and that I want you not to die. I want you not to, because I love you. So, yeah. So you can change the direction of your compression, and like for like a tree or different things, it has a certain cycle for sure that like is what it, but like our body systems are really kind of different because we're creators. Okay, this is important for you to know. We're creators, and since we're creators, we have a little bit more like merit with our energy fields. And so, um, yeah, just keep on the life pattern, okay? And do it for yourself. I don't want you to do it for any other reason, because if you're not doing it for yourself, for what everything is, and then you're actually not, you'll let yourself down, okay? That's just what it really comes down to. So don't let yourself down, because all the little children in the world are you. Every single one of them are you. So don't let them down. I'm gonna stand true, stand strong, and be functional and beautiful and wonderful, and focus on solutions, and keep doing the do's. Keep doing what needs to be done, putting seeds in the ground, right? So I will keep doing my work, and I'm not going to stop. So follow suit, because the faster everyone actually follows suit, the quicker everything actually sorts itself out. That's really what it comes down to, because then you don't have to fight about money. We don't have to fight about money. Oh, that's nice. And the wealth will be distributed equally because everyone is the owners of it, and no one's going to be like, I need 50,000 heads of lettuce. No, it doesn't make any sense. So everyone will get their amount of heads of lettuce, everyone will get their everything that they want, but they'll have your own space to grow it the way you want it. So, yeah. Because, like, true um, unity on a planet, you kind of disperse equally as best as you can. You all find your little, like, your little beautiful paradise of your own space, and you create it in accordingly to your interpretation, the best you can do in that space. And so every space in every area and every terrain and everything will be um, totally uniquely different based on its individual angles that are in the space. But here's the coolest thing too: every single like space on the planet will be occupied by the perfect being, like the one that's supposed to be there will be there. And so, like, because they all, like, everyone, like, it's like kind of like magnets, how they all like sort themselves out. Like, really, that's how it works. And so we'll all sort ourselves out into the right pressures, and we'll all just like enjoy our planet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then, like, because you don't have to step on anyone's toes. No one steps on anyone's toes. No one purposely tries to hurt any of themselves because it's illogical. It's not helpful. It's not helpful to be hurtful. Not helpful to be hurtful. No, 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 no. I would be even happier. I'm a quite content being as it is because of what I am, and my comprehension and how I look at the universe myself. And so that gives me freedom. Gives me freedom. Seriously, I don't have a whole bunch of bondage that most beings have. But it does open up sensitivities. So, so I'm a very, very sensitive. So it's kind of like the other thing. But that's beautiful. I like to be able to feel the gentlest tickle. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all with all my heart. You're beautiful, amazing, wonderful. Proud of anyone who actually got this far. Yeah. This is important stuff, okay? It's very important that everyone knows what they are and how to be what they are. I'll finish with this. This is okay. The body system is like a really beautiful, amazing biochemical computer that is like anamorphic and able to adapt based on the thinking driver of the bus. Okay, seriously, it's very important to know this. So if you are thinking in a positive, beneficial manner consistently, and you hold that in your consciousness and you focus on that stuff, you will direct your body into more health. Okay, it's very important that you be consistent in that, and that you um, keep yourself focused on the patterns that will best um, help you to be what you are. Um, yeah. Blessings.